Jasmine Richards?
Yes.
I'm Detective O'Hara. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the diamonds that you pawned at Easy Pawn and Title. May we please come in?
Thank you. Before we begin, Ms. Richards, is anyone else in the apartment with you?
I live alone, and as far as the diamonds go, they're a gift from my lousy ex.
Carl Dozier?
Yes. He brought them by trying to win me back, but I said hell no, and I threw them out.
But you kept the diamonds.
They're not the ones who slept with my sister.
And you say that you kicked him out?
I haven't seen him since.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you for your time. If Carl comes back, could you give us a call? I'm going to write my number down. I misplaced my pen. Do you have one I could borrow?
I think so.
Super duper. I'm just going to write my direct line on the back of this. You can call me anytime, 24/7, in case Carl shows up.
Stop right there! Carl Dozier, you're under arrest.
Hey, Jules, what's up?
Hey, Shawn. Great news. We got Carl. Yeah, he's been a slippery one, but we finally got him. I'll fill you in as soon as we can.
Hey!
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey!
Where are you going? Oh, Carl! I can't believe I let Carl get away.
Jules! Hey. I came as soon as I heard. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh,
I'm okay.
fingers.
I'm okay too, Spencer. Thanks for asking.
Hey, did you guys hear that? It's almost as if Lassie's ghost thinks he's sitting here among us, doesn't realize that he perished in that car crash.
Wow. His spirit won't be at rest until we help him tie up a loose end.
That's not funny, guys. Seriously.
Shawn,
Yeah?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, here's some good news. DNA found at the jewelry store is a match to blood droplets found in the back of O'Hara's car.
Which means that it has to be Carl's.
Henry's checking to see if there's a match on CODIS.
Superman's home planet.
Man, you know that's Krypton.
It's the National DNA Database.
Guys, we've got a match, but get this, it's tied to a crime committed in 1981.
1981? Carl was 8 years old.
That means Carl is just like Benjamin Button.
What? That makes no sense at all, Shawn.
It most likely belongs to an immediate family member. There's a 99% certainty that it's a familial match.
Carl is my only child. That knucklehead has never lived up to his potential.
Whoa. I'm sensing that even though Carl's the one committing the crimes, it's his father, Fred Dozier, that's been keeping us from finding him.
Why would he do that? They didn't seem close at all.
No, they're not. But he's been covering for Carl this whole time in order to keep him out of the National DNA Database.
Because Fred knew that if Carl was ever convicted, Carl would have to submit a mandatory DNA sample.
And that sample would be a familial match to DNA evidence that Fred must have left at a murder scene 30 years ago. Ooh, I should probably see a doctor.
Mr. Dozier, we need your help to prove that your son is a no-good criminal.
Come on in.
Fred was cooperative with us so as not to raise our suspicions. But he must have found out Mercer Lawrence was assisting the police with a new investigation. So he silenced that chef. For good.
Here's a case file from 1981. It says that the victim was a woman in her early 20s. She was found at the docks. There was no other physical evidence.
I'm sensing that Fred Dozier worked for Seacoast Bottling back in the day.
Which is at the docks.
Well, let's start there.
Start at the docks.
gun down, Fred. No one needs to get hurt.
Leave my son alone. He didn't do it.
Yeah, but you did, Fred. We know everything. Cops searched your bank records, found the $5,000 payment you made to Mercer Lawrence 3 years ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, you sure do. You couldn't afford for Carl to get convicted of that restaurant robbery, so you paid off the eyewitness to finger Thane as the culprit, and then you planted the gun in Thane's car.
Shut up.
All to cover up a murder that you committed in your own knucklehead youth. Like father, like son.
This is all to cover up a murder that you committed? Just shut your mouth. All this time, I'm thinking you doing this to make sure they wouldn't take me from you. Why you didn't tell me, Dad? I'm not going to jail. Because of you. I'm not no murderer, man. Turning myself in.
Don't shoot him, Lassie.
He's unarmed.
He's just a kid.
He's unarmed, Lassie.
Come with me, Carl.